Whereas a CDL, you go through 4 weeks of training to obtain that and do a DOT license and do a physical.
Okay. And when you do the driving, you said the radius. Is it like 100-mile radius, 50-mile radius?
I basically do a 50-mile radius unless it's a special request and I can reserve and book that event in advance, then I'm more than glad to do that.
Hmm.
Here's an obvious question. What has been the biggest obstacle to getting this business off the ground?
The advertising and the cost of entering the Honda Pilot that I have now was a $60,000 car, and then to have it wrapped was $7,000, and then you have to buy an umbrella liability policy on top of the car policy, and the business liability policy is $10,000 a year, and then pay for car insurance on top of that because I'm transporting people. So I have to have $1 million policy on me and my car.
So how did you overcome that? Were banks tripping over themselves to give you money? Do you have a rich uncle that said, "Hey, here's $1 million"?
My husband and I have actually saved all our lives, and we used retirement seed money because we're planning for our retirement. I want to call, say, serial entrepreneurs. My husband also has a business of his own that he does on the side.
I love
And
that.
so
I
we use
love
that
that.
money. So I'm debt free right now. So I'd like
Yes,
to stay that way. So each time my customer base grows, purchase another car and obtain another driver.
that's great. So you mentioned the growth of the business. So
Mhm.
what's the end game in terms of growing the business?
I'd like to franchise and be in different cities. I have so many people that come in from New York and DC and Canada, even ladies from those areas, and say, I wish I had this in where I live. And so I would
Yeah.
like to have another Franklin Pink Ride, DC Pink Ride, New York Pink Ride.